Let's give up an applause for Mr. Shimito. So, leaving off from the last video, because today is the same day as the video that I had filmed a few hours ago. So, today we had news at 8:30, news at 8:15, 8:30, and then news also at 10. This news, it did not have a massive effect on price action. So I happened to place a trade earlier. Now, upon placing this trade, I took the first move out of orb, out of the opening range breakout. I took the first move. Price then retraced back into orb, and I got stopped out. I had oversized on this position because if you have not watched the video previously, I have now built up a sufficient confidence in myself, in my trading plan, in my back tested strategy that I trust my ability to execute. Now, today was a, so I had, anyways, today was a day where I had to trust the process. So I had placed that trade, and it was not an optimal trade. I ended up paying the tuition bill for it. Then price had reversed, and I took the move out of orb. I didn't take the first move, I took the next move. And before even taking this position, I asked myself, would I take this position even if I had not taken this loss previously? The answer was yes, and this was a position that I would take even when back testing. I had taken this loss, and now I wanted to take another position, which was de-risked. Without further ado, let me show you the charts. I had taken, so if we want to go down 5-minute time frame, on the left hand side we have the S&P 500, and on the right hand side we have the Nasdaq. As you can see, I have marked out orb. This candle, this is the orb high, this is the orb low. This candle is the orb equilibrium. The move that I was talking about was this doji candle right here. I had taken this doji candle, and now let me tell you why, is because on the 1-minute time frame we had consecutive 1-minute candle closure to the downside. We broke structure to the downside, we filled this gap, we retraced back into orb, and I wanted to enter on the way down. Now I did enter. And then, as you can see, price came right back up. So I had ended up suffering a $800 loss. And as we had discussed earlier, that was the price to pay if I had truly dedicated myself to say, I will increase my risk size because my confidence has increased, my security has increased, my income has increased. So I felt confident. I made the decision and then took the loss. Then price came right back up at about 10:30. We had exited orb, retraced back into orb, exited orb, and I had entered. I entered placing four positions, not four positions, for a quantity of 4 minis. Micros. A quantity of 4 micros. Placing my stop loss here at equilibrium, and placing my take profit targeting these recent highs, these recent draws on liquidity, and these recent draws to get taken out. So what happened? Price came up. Price actually consolidated. and I had felt this feeling of like, mm, let me pull my, let my profits run. On a day like today where volume was increasing to the upside, even through the volatile 9:30 to 10:30, 10:50, volume kept increasing. Then I had entered another four micros, four micros on a retest. So price came down and then came back up, and I had entered another four. We ended up coming back up, and then it was 420, and I had gotten pushed out of the position. I think just because I don't think the brokers let you stay in after a certain amount of time, so, or after a certain point in the day. So I ended up taking profit at $246 for the day. And if I may remind you, I had taken that fat loss earlier. So let me show you what my account actually looked like now, because I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, basically back to break even. We'll have another day tomorrow. There is news tomorrow. It says I took 8 trades today. That's brutal. So when I had placed the position, I placed two separate positions. Two separate positions earlier. Earlier being the loss, and then two separate positions for this win. As you can see, 1,080. It's a tough win. I'm proud of myself for sticking to it. And yeah, great. A great recovery for today. Now, on that note, I'm going to catch y'all boys later.